Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, March 30th. I'm Nicole Nalepa. Radio host Alex Jones is expected to appear in a virtual hearing this morning in a defamation lawsuit filed by the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims. And this all comes after those families rejected a settlement offer from Jones, which offered each plaintiff $120,000. Now, in court filings, the families called this move a, quote, desperate attempt by Jones to avoid any public scrutiny under oath. Jones previously claimed that the shooting was a hoax, but later said publicly that he did believe it occurred. The families claim they were harassed and even received death threats from Jones's followers. They are asking to sanction Jones for not attending previous court proceedings. And new this morning, we now know someone died in a crash that closed off 2 sections of streets in Hartford for several hours this morning. Police just confirmed this information with us just within the last 15 minutes. So this is a look, I should say, at Barber and Nelson Streets right around 4:30 this morning. The call came in around 11:40 last night. We will update you both on air and online as soon as we have some more information. And tonight in Hamden, public safety officials are hosting another meeting to better prepare community members following a rise in carjackings and thefts in recent months. This discussion is aimed at answering questions, explaining new safety tactics, and helping people feel safer. It all starts at 6:30 at Hamden Town Hall. Now, since November, 3 senior citizens have been attacked. At a similar forum last week, police announced that they'd be increasing their presence around plazas, along with more lighting and security cameras. Also happening today, a big announcement is expected in the search for New Haven's new police chief. Mayor Justin Elicker is expected to provide a status update on the process and some of the next steps the city is taking to fill the job. This announcement is happening at 1 p.m. Mayor Elicker's initial choice, interim chief Renee Dominguez, withdrew her candidacy at the end of last year after the Board of Alders voted to reject her nomination. And all new this morning, police in Wallingford are looking for 3 men, one of whom they say fired a gun while stealing catalytic converters. Police tell us it happened early Sunday right on South Turnpike Road. They claim the 3 men were interrupted while stealing the converters, and that's when the suspect fired off a round from a handgun. Police say the men were wearing ski masks and took off in a brown Honda Accord. So if you recognize this car there in that photo, give Wallingford Police a call. Scott?
All right, 7:02. Good morning, everybody. We've got a clear early warning dual pole radar, the only live Doppler radar in Connecticut. It'll stay that way for most of the day today. There might be a sprinkle or a stray snowflake later this afternoon, but for the most part, we are going to remain dry during the day today. Starting off with abundant sunshine and good visibility at a perfect 10. There's the sun in New Haven, 30 degrees with a wind out of the northwest at 7. That'll make it feel a little bit cooler. So you got to bundle up this morning. Torrington, lots of sunshine there, more of the same for stores. And we'll take you right now to Old Saybrook, the camera that never disappoints. Look at that sun. It is absolutely gorgeous this morning. All right, now what's not great is 16 degrees in Litchfield. The good news is it feels like 16. Not a lot of wind there. 24 in stores, but it feels like 15. Ugh. 25 in West Haven feels like 17. And then you've got 18-degree real feels in Bristol. So you got to bundle up this morning. It is another cold start. Temperatures should be at about 33, 34 for this time of morning. Instead, we're in the low to mid to upper 20s out there. As you can see there, the numbers in northwest Connecticut a little bit chillier than the rest of the state. And there's that breeze sustained anywhere from 3 to 9 miles an hour. So that does make the numbers feel a little bit cooler, like they're in the mid to upper teens, even some low teens. Putnam at 14, mid-teens, 15 in Salisbury. You've got 17 in Torrington, 18 at Bradley, Meriden. These are the real field temperatures as you're walking out the door this morning, so bundle up. Now, the temperatures today will climb into the low to mid, possibly even the upper 40s, maybe 50 degrees by later on this afternoon under partly to mostly cloudy skies. More of the same for the shoreline. A little bit cooler there along the shoreline with partly to mostly cloudy skies prevailing there as well. Our satellite and radar is dry, basically cloud-free this morning, but there's a warm front. You'll notice it just to the south and west of Connecticut. Now, that's going to pass through, and that's why we're going to see that increase in clouds with a chance for a stray shower or a flurry this afternoon through this evening, but it's so insignificant. Now, once we get into the warm sector, despite the fact that we are going to be under mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, the temperatures will move into the low 60s. But that front you're looking at moving through Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas, Texas, all the way up into the Great Lakes. That is a mess, and that's going to bring the threat for severe weather to our neighbors to the south today. And for us, tomorrow night into Friday morning, there could be some trouble here in the state in the form of thunderstorms. So here's early morning futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of mostly cloudy skies this afternoon and this evening. And then tomorrow, here comes that front. This is 4 p.m., some scattered showers, but it's still basically dry. And then, whoa, 8 o'clock tomorrow night, that's trouble. And then right through midnight, that is some big time trouble moving through in the form of showers, moderate to heavy downpours, gusty winds, and strong cloud to ground lightning. And then it's all over by about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So the Storm Prediction Center has placed a portion of Connecticut, a very slight sliver of Connecticut, in the marginal risk category for receiving some strong storms. Daytime highs today in the upper 40s to near 50. And your 7-day forecast includes storms tomorrow night through early Friday morning, Friday afternoon clearing, and then Saturday and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday looking good with fairly comfortable temperatures. Just about 7:06. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. A big showing at the community discussion surrounding Tweed New Haven Airport last night. This is a story we first told you about yesterday morning. So residents are concerned about how quickly the airport is planning to expand. Tweed reps announced plans to create a longer runway and a new terminal. The executive director of Tweed New Haven Airport Authority says in order to move forward with the project, an environmental assessment is taking place to address neighbors' concerns.
We also announced for the first time ever a $5 million community benefits package that will benefit the neighbors, whether it means noise enhancement programs, traffic calming, environmental measures.
You know, with the summer coming with all these new flights, we can't even sit in our yard. The fumes are so bad.
The environmental assessment is expected to wrap up later this year. And state environmental officials are monitoring drinking water in Putnam after a large oil spill last week. DEEP says last Monday, roughly 25,000 gallons of fuel leaked from an above-ground storage tank on Marycrest Drive, which is not too far from a Tractor Supply store. A lot of it was contained, but an unknown amount was released into the environment. Local authorities handed out drinking water to people who live in the area just in case their water smelled like gas. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Wednesday morning. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Be healthy, stay positive, and have a great day.